Why, hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield. As always, I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. And we're continuing right where we left off. We just got rid of the Mithril Axe Guard. I think that's how you say it. I think it sounds cool that way, so if that's not how you say it, that's fine, because that's how I'm saying it. All right, so Bori. We got to talk to Bori. And no, he's not boring, so don't call him that. All right.
You must slay Gorothul and end his menace.
You must slay Gorothul and end his menace. Ziegelberg now rests in the depths with Owen, its keeper. But the cause of our hurt remains. Gorothul, sorcerer of Dol Guldur, still lives, and so long as he does, he endangers the peace of Moria and Lothlorien. Gather a fellowship of allies and set forth for Samath Ghoul, his chamber in the fortress of Dol Guldur. Slay Gorothul and end his menace. Voice of the Rings and Zollin Ironshield, we will not be free of this threat until the sorcerer is defeated. Oh yeah, we can do that. Let's see. Defeat. Is this a skirmish? Gorothul can be found in Samath Ghoul, the chambers within the fortress of Dol Guldur. Oh. Bori has asked you to gather a fellowship of allies and to defeat the sorcerer in the chambers. Oh. Oh, interesting. Is this a skirmish, or is this something I actually have to get a group for? It probably gives me inspiration, as my guess. So, can be found in Samath Ghoul. I think Samath Ghoul is an instance. So let's look. All right, let's bring this up real quick. We may have to do a little teleport here and have to put this. It is. Can I do it? It's only 6-man. Can I do it lower level? Can I do it like at level 50? I can't, huh? Can I do it at level 60? What level can I do it? I can do it at 65. Oh, can I do it? I might have to get some friends to help me do this one. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So here's what we're going to do, my friends. We are going to flip over, and you're going to have to go to the LOTRO battle playlist. Go ahead and watch the rest of this video right now, if you'd like. This LOTRO tale will continue instantly, but there's going to be a little teleport, and I'm going to be doing this on the LOTRO battle playlist. Okay? Just like we did with the other ones. So, Baruch Kazan. All right, I'm back, and I have a different shirt on. Woohoo! Little time warp there. We are back. We completed it on the LOTRO battle playlist. It also made me, I made an updated legendary item video too, but again, I don't want to date the LOTRO Tale series, so we'll stick with that, and welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed the LOTRO battle episode. If you watched it, if you didn't already watch it, that's okay. Finish this episode and then go watch it. Haha! Alright, so let's turn into Bori here. Alright.
The enemy is certain to feel this loss. Again, I thank you, my friend.
You have triumphed over the sorcerers of Gorothul, the sorceries. A fine victory indeed, and hard fought to be sure. A strong pupil and an ally of the enemy lies dead this day, Zollin. He is certain to feel this loss, knowing that his power to attack Khazad-dûm of the dwarves and Lorien of the elves is lessened by this defeat. Again, I thank you, my friend. You have done us all a great service this day. Alright, so he's not going to give me another quest? Wow. Okay, so we just finished that quest series. Totally. What do we have here? Book 4, A Beacon of Hope. Oh my goodness, I am lost. we're gonna have to figure out here what I have to do next. What? Alright, so you've all the book series. This is a spot that could be a little weird. I thought Lorien started the next book series. Maybe I just didn't pick up the quest. Let's see. Larian is at Garthfront in eastern reaches of Himbar. Alright. I don't think we want to do that one, though. So, wow, we've completed that series. Let's go ahead and open up all our completed quests and look at our chapters here. So, we just completed book this one, right? The Fortress of the Nazgul. Alright, book 9. Volume 2, book 9. Okay, that's what we just completed. Right, what we just finished was this one, right? Oh, or not. All right, that's okay. It's all right. We're good.
I'm doing a little we're gonna figure this out. Here we go. Baruch Kazad. All right. Well, we're gonna do a little exploring in this episode. All right. So I've got some friends. The next one starts in Rohan, the next book. So we've done south because that's the next expansion. I'm just trying to remember. Me and my kidmates are trying to remember if it starts in Lothlorien to go to Rohan or not. So we're gonna just have fun and we're gonna look around for a minute here. Alright, so what I want to check is, I think where it would start is actually down at the river area, but I just want to double check. Can I just go in here? Make sure it's not right in the front door here. Using that has no effect. Oh, well, I guess I can't go in there right now. Okay, that's fair. So we've done the Lothlorien quest here on LOTRO. So we've gone through Lothlorien, and we did South Mirkwood. And then at that point, the next expansion was Rohan when Warmount started. So we're gonna have to get our Warmount during the LOTRO series, which is kind of exciting. We're getting pretty far in this series, you guys. We're getting pretty far. So we will go over here. This is kind of a transition episode between two parts of the story. So we're doing a little exploring here for a minute. Awesome. One of the kidmates was saying it's book 10, chapter 1, Exiles, Snows of Wildermore. Oh, does it start there? It's not Harwick. All right. So I bet you there's some stuff we could do in the Great River. So I'm almost thinking we might stop by the Great River for a minute here and just run south. But we're gonna find out in this episode today. We'll maybe make this little LOTRO tale a little longer than usual, just because we're gonna do some things that aren't usual. Oh man, look at that! Look at that render distance, you guys. I just want to point out that you could never see across the river back in the day when this game first came out. It was just a blob of mountains, like rocks, and then the water. You could never see all these gorgeous moving flowers and the beautiful river with birds in the air, and you can see multi-layered fortresses back there and trees and even the bridge over on the other side. That is not something you used to be able to do in this game. All right, so it's so fun to see how they've kept the same art style, but they've bumped it up to be more immersive and more textured with our newer systems, newer computers. So very exciting. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna go over to this horse person right here.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. Let's see, what is this
Will
quest?
you aid the Galathrine?
Okay, this is just collect bear meat. Wow, what a classic quest that we're not gonna do right now. All right, we're gonna ride south. I thought I had my awesome horse mount here. Is this my awesome mount right here, or is this a pet? That's my pet. Okay. What happened to my mount? I want my other mount because it's so cool looking. Oh gosh, I have it locked. No, I'm just gonna walk down the road while I do this. Quick slots, unlock those for a second. Put that there, and then we're gonna relock the quick slots. There we go, perfect. All right, there we go. It's just so fun to look at this horse while it moves. Aha! Bet she has the quest.
Stay a moment.
All right, disturbances in Thinglad. Stay a moment. I am glad you are passing through this part of the woods, Voice of the Rings in Zollin. While the Melanfade here, Thinglad is still part of Lothlorien. I have the tree. I have heard and seen strange signs of trespassing of late. Will you investigate near here and see what there is to see? Make note of what you find. We can try to solve the riddle of who or what is invading the land so close to Careth Galahorn. Alright, we can help a little bit. Sure, why not? Wow, they've upgraded this area. Even the textures of the trees look better. Whoa, they've even upgraded these trees. And the ground. Oh, wow, I haven't been through here in a while. Obviously. This game's too big to be checking every little spot every time. But the fact that they're doing updates to these little tiny spots that don't seem really significant is kind of awesome. Wow, that water is moving. It's moving water, dude. That's the water they use to get to... Oh, hello. All right. Entwade crossings. All right, Entwade. Yes, crossing. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, I forgot. Yes. That is so helpful. One of my wonderful kinship mates. Yes, because we need to go to the Gap of Rohan. Wait. Oh, Isengard. I forgot Isengard was released after Southern Mirkwood. Oh, yes. I totally forgot. We need to go into not a region, but this area of the Entwade. And then the Entwade crossing, okay, is where book 10 starts. What should we do? Because whichever one we pick is going to be like the next 20 episodes. That's why I'm like... So the Entwade is actually here. So that is where book 10... volume 3, book 10 starts at the Entwade. Which is actually... So we need to go to Hardwick to get our war mount. So here's what I think we're going to do. We're going to ride to Hardwick. We're going to get our war mount, and then we're going to decide if we're going to go to Isengard and do the Isengard stuff, or if we are going to do... Yeah, because in the time of the story we're at, the Fellowship are traveling, just left Lothlorien, so we are just in... So this transition episode this is like the end of the Fellowship book, okay? So we're like at the end of the Fellowship right now, where our character's level is and where we are in the story of the game. So the next we're gonna start book 2 pretty much, not actually book 2 of the quests, but book 2, the 2 towers, right? In the story is where we're gonna now start going through Rohan, Isengard, right? All that stuff happening. That's cool. I decided I don't want to do the search for them, so even though it is kind of a cool little hat, I will say that. I'm gonna go ahead and decline that quest for now. These Misty Mountains talk to Glorwyn. Do we have anything we don't need while we're riding here? Minstrel quests will keep Lothlorien. I am not gonna keep that. I don't want anything that's gonna... Breetown, we can get that one done sometime. We want that one for later. We want that one for later. We don't want this one. The Rift, we don't want this one right now. I can repick it up later. Reputation, okay, that's to talk to someone. All right, Moria. Okay, so these are a bunch of talk quests. That means I'm done with them. I can turn them in, so I'll keep the rest. But for now, we're doing as little quests in our quest log on this character as possible to continue on. Wow, this area is so pretty, though, isn't it? So this LOTRO tale is going to end up being a little bit of a travel one because it's kind of important. So we're going to go to Hardwick, and we are going to attempt to, in part of this episode and the next episode, we will get our war mount. In fact, what I might do is I might turn getting the war mount into a guide video. So we might do that. So there might be a little jump in the LOTRO tale where suddenly I have my war mount. If that's the case, it's on the guide playlist. I'll say it. Whatever episode we do it. Sometimes while we're doing this, I go through and I'm like, by the way, you've probably never seen this area before, but it's actually quite pretty. So this is the Great River region. It's kind of like underwhelming, as in you don't really do much here.
Welcome,
there's quests
well
to do and
met,
stuff.
my friend.
But it's actually very pretty. Like, look at this. It's got a very unique look. It's really a cool area. There's some ancient fortresses that Rohan owns around here. Let's see. I just got this one. All right, so I missed Thingglad. That's okay. We're going to go straight to the Wold, so I'm kind of skipping this whole area. What I should do sometimes is make you guys a LOTRO tour of this area. If you want that, let me know. Oh, we got some Oathbreaker champions. I don't know what he's fighting. I guess he's killing flowers. He's like, I hate flowers. Wow, look at that beautiful ancient fortress of Arnor, dude. What? And there's a swamp down there. Very cool. Gosh, well, what a beautiful, beautiful location for the episode, at least, right? So we're gonna cross this bridge, which is pretty cool. I hope that you guys enjoy yourselves with these series. I know I enjoy making them, so. Wow, this is gorgeous. Look at this. You discovered... Can I cross somewhere else where there's not millions of... Oh, I'm going into the city. I don't have to go into the city. It's actually that bridge over there is... Okay, so this is... we don't need to go into this, even though it's gorgeous. We need to go across that bridge right there. So that's a scary-looking wolf. Starving field stalker. Oh, that's sad. Sorry that you're starving. But you're not eating me today, that's for sure. Wow, look at that. What a cool shot. Isn't that cool? That's a cool shot. I think it's really cool. Alright, so we're now technically crossing into Rohan's borders, the Kingdom of Rohan, at this bridge, okay? So, any second now, it should say you've entered Rohan. Rohan, the Eastment, now entering the Wold. And obviously we need to turn the music up. Yeah, we're in Rohan. What? Oh, look at the fortress behind us. That's so cool, right? You guys, there's a reason this game is still played and so many people love it. It's just so well done in the world. Like, that's one of the biggest things that goes for this game. People are like, why do people still play it? World building. It's awesome. Freaking awesome. There's just no game that's like it, right? There's a couple other MMOs that are fun and have great worlds too, but like, as in like being able to go through the world everybody loves of Middle Earth, the founding, you know, Tolkien, the father of fantasy and creating all fantasy, and seeing that world be alive and all around you, and you could just travel for hours of literal time just running across on your horse. And the fact that there's so little load areas, right? Like you can just walk. I think you can now walk from Bag End to Mordor without ever loading the game. So like never going through like a teleport gate where you have to load through. You can literally just walk the whole way. And that to me is so cool. We need to have a video like that on the playlist. We might in the future. We might already have it if you're watching this later in the future or the past or whenever you're watching this. All right, I'm gonna get the horse stable right here. Well, hello there, Mr. Dalla.
Our success depends upon our strength.
All right, so yeah, this is level 76. So I'm actually a bit low level, which means I need to go to Isengard. So in the story, and the way LOTRO did the story is that you first go through Dunland, and then you do Isengard, okay, as the chapters, and then you come to Rohan. I need to do Isengard. Guard first. Alright, well, we're not going to accept this quest right now because it's not a chapter quest. But if you guys want to know the story, we might as well do the voiceover, right? Just so we can kind of hear what's going on. I had rumors of brigands in the pods. I hear that the Easterlings are a great threat.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What business do you have with the Rohirrim? Easterlings are never, ever the true threat in the world. for they cross the river from their hard lands to the east. The South Undeep is our most vulnerable point. We have built 4 watchtowers to keep our eyes along the river. They are ready to fly to Langhold with a call for reinforcements at a moment's notice, but we send a rider to patrol the towers once a week, regardless.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The Rohirrim will need your aid. He's got an awesome voice. We have had word from our kindred in the great river of heroic traveler who passed through Stangard. I can see that you are this same dwarf of whom such praise was spoken. The Thane of Langhold would receive you in the mead hall without delay. This part of the wold welcomes guests with open arms, but enemies of the mark beware. It is my duty to warn you of this. Thus. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we can go talk to the Thane real quick, right, for this episode? There's no point not. See, the little children are having fun running around the neighborhood. Watch out, kids! Wow! Don't run the children over! Oh, dang. They had to freaking slay a giant salamander monster. Look at that thing. Wow. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's talk to the Thane real quick here. This is the first Thane I think we've met in our LOTRO Tale series. It's Thane Uhtred, right? Wow. Is that Uhtred? What a classic Nordic name. Or I guess it could be Wessex too. Anyway, it's not important. Uhtred.
Welcome, my friend.
Welcome, my friend. Ah, the famous wandering minstrel. Your reputation precedes you, Zollin Ironshield, and Voice of the Rings, of course. I bid you welcome to Langhold. I am sure you will find plenty to keep you busy here, for we are often beset by ruffians and wild creatures.
Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
Greetings! And you have a moment. I have need of your assistance. My wife, Sillen. Silent? Oh gosh, how do you say her name? It's not Seelen. It must be Silent, right? Long I. Silent has a better temperament for welcoming guests to Langhold than I. I would sooner bid you to go find your own food, but my dear wife upholds the customs of Rohan. She has grace, despite agreeing to tolerate my bad behavior for so many years. Silai will give you the welcome you deserve as an honored guest in the city's all Ironshield. That's funny.
Our mission is dire.
Our mission is dire. Ah! The traveler from Stangard. You must be weary from your long road. Do not mind my husband. He is unceremonious man, but he is a good Thane, and still strong. Come, let us drink together and share a meal. This custom is a pledge of honor from us that you will be safe from all harm in Langhold. It is a pledge on your part as also. While here, you must respect our ways and cause no harm and stir no trouble. Will you perform this gesture of goodwill? Of course. Real life standpoint, respecting other people's customs when you go to their countries and stuff is important, guys. This is a very important thing. Please accept our hospitality, friend of the mock. All right, I'm gonna drink this goblet of mead. Delicious. You have tasted mead from the table of the Thane. Eat the bread. We're eating and breaking bread together. Oh, there. Plate of food. Okay. Right, you have broken bread at the table of the Thane. Very ceremonious, right? In many cultures to do that. Bow to Silene to thank her. I bid you welcome, friend of Langhold.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Your aid is welcome, friend. We're gonna turn down the music just slightly there.
Greetings,
Greetings.
friend of the Rohirrim.
You have my wife's approval, eh? Do you? Good, good. She is a gentle soul, and she loves the old customs. I suppose there is no harm in them, especially if they make our guests behave themselves while they stay here. Now, you are free to roam about and do as you please. Do not let me keep you. Now that you are a guest, find a task or errand in Langhold. Well, I think what we're actually gonna do is we're not gonna do that. I think that there's the task is probably helping these guys right out here. Yeah, it's this guy, Hingbard.
Our mission is dire.
Our mission is dire. Ah, the traveler from the western lands. Welcome. I am a city guardsman, but am a little busy at the moment.
I'm really excited to do voices for Rohan. This is going to be fun. I like doing Rohan voices. All right, sweet. Well, we got a bunch of speed for that. So he's got some kill this, kill that. We're going to ignore that. We'll pick those up in another time. We're going to ride to Harwick and check out the city real quick, and then we'll call it there for this episode. And I will probably put getting our war mount in between if I can get the war mount right now at this time. We'll find out. By the way, you know, I found out if you don't like it when combat music starts, you can go down here to disable combat music. When checked, landscape music plays uninterrupted by combat music. So if you're someone who gets a little frustrated that combat music interrupts the main theme of the area, you can turn that off. Little side note there. Welcome to Harwick Stables, everyone. This is where you get your war mounts. All right. Thought there was someone here with a quest to start getting the war mount. Maybe I have to go into town here. I'm just curious. Let's look real quick. I'll look it up and I'll make the guide video later. But if we can't find it real quick.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Of course I will. Let's go see the Thane here at this awesome kingdom. Gosh, that music is awesome. Let's see. Do we need to talk to him yet? It might be part of one of the chapter quests to come here and get our war mount. Yeah, we don't have to talk to anyone yet. Okay. Well, that is all right. We shall do that in the guide video. So you can go check out that, how to get your war mount and where to start it. That'll be on the guide playlist later on. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. We'll end with that beautiful background right there. I will see you all in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. Stay happy, my friends. Thank you to my wonderful Patreons for their support. If you guys want to help support me in that way, links are down there. And a lot of free stuff with social medias and stuff you can join as well. Subscribe button's there. Next episode's over there. And over there, this is going to be LOTRO guide or something. Stay happy.
Baruch Hazad, Kuzad, I menu.
All right, I'm going to add this right at the end. I did a little information here for us for later on. I forgot you're going to get an invite from Galadriel when we hit level 75. Because remember, this is really a little bit too high level for us, this area. It's going to give us, we're going to get a message from her. It's either this arc or also you can do the quest arc, which we might have been doing just now. It says it here. But what we're going to do is we're going to go do Isengard the next episodes. And then we will get that letter at level 75, be sent to do that arc here, and then be able to get a war mount. And that's what'll do the war mount guide. Okay? Have a great day in Middle Earth, guys. See ya.